Welcome back. So now we only have 3 expected messages inside the array of possible messages. And this is not a sophisticated chatbot. We need to have as many expected messages as possible so that we can respond to the user. And here we can add as many as we want. I would suggest adding at least 50 expected messages at least so that you respond to the user. So here I'm going to just add a few and we can later add more. Here instead of who are you, we can say what's your name? Your name. And the response could be I am a chatbot. And here we can say, we can expect a user to say how old are you? How old are you? And the answer is I am ageless. And we can also say, do you have children? Do you have kids? I can say here, no, I don't. So now we have few expected messages. And as I told you, I recommend adding more so that you respond to the user. But there is also another problem we have, which is if we type, let's first save and refresh. If we send what's your name, but without this apostrophe, so here what is with the is, what is your name, it's not going to detect this as a match because it doesn't this one doesn't match this one. It must be like this. It must have the apostrophe in order to match what's your name. But here if I send what is your name and send, I am going to get I don't understand. Therefore, in order to fix that, in order to respond if the user doesn't use the apostrophe, you can simply just expect that some users will type what is here. So you need to have both cases. You need to have it with the apostrophe and without the apostrophe. But if we send, for example, how are you without the question mark, it's going to detect it as a match. It's going to detect this text that we are going to type, which is how are you, as a match to this one. If I click on send, it's going to respond with I am great. I am great. Because technically, how are you matches this one except for the question mark. But what is your name? What's your name doesn't match what is your name. So you need to take this into account so that you respond to the user.